The room is almost empty. A single figure sits by the window, his back turned to us, the night pressing from beyond the glass. The air feels blue, thick with silence, tobacco smoke, and something unspoken. This is the quiet drama of Night in St. Cloud, painted in 1890 by Edvard Munch during a winter spent in France. Now, Munch was in France on a scholarship, absorbing the currents of modern European art. He had encountered the work of Vincent van Gogh and Paul Gauguin, and he was moving away from naturalism towards a more expressive language. But this particular painting carries a personal shadow as well. During his stay in St. Cloud, Munch received news of his father's death in Norway. The grief did not erupt outward, instead it settled into him, and that inward weight permeates the canvas. The composition is simple yet psychologically charged. The figure, often understood to represent Munch himself or a close companion, sits in profile, reduced almost to a silhouette. His body forms a dark vertical mass that divides the painting. A sharp band of moonlight slices diagonally across the floor from the window, creating a stark geometric contrast between light and darkness. The window frame and the reflected glow from the Seine River beyond establish rigid lines, giving the scene a structural tension. The palette is dominated by deep blues and muted tones, evoking night not just as a time of day, but also as a state of mind. The darkness is not empty, it is heavy and closing. The man's face is barely articulated, denying us emotional cues. Instead of expression, Munch gives us posture, stillness, isolation, and quiet contemplation. The outside world, visible through the window, feels distant and unreachable. Unlike the dramatic symbolism of Munch's later works, this painting is much more restrained. Yet the psychological intensity is already present. The empty room amplifies solitude. The strong contrasts flatten space, making the interior feel claustrophobic despite the open window. It is less a depiction of a place than an emotional condition. In Night in St. Cloud, Munch transformed a quiet Parisian suburb into a chamber of introspection. And I really think that this painting marks a turning point in Munch's career. The move toward art that expresses inner life over outward reality. The night outside is calm, but inside, something had permanently shifted.